Hello, hi, welcome. I'm going to be doing the Not So Berry challenge on this channel. I had a channel previously that I started it on and then I forgot literally all the details, couldn't even tell you the email address I used, so I've made a new channel and I will be doing this in a kind of strange order. So I've basically already been playing the Mint generation for almost 2 weeks, I think. Basically 2 weeks ago yesterday I lost my dad, so I've been playing this as kind of a distraction to have something to focus on, especially because you have specific things that you have to do for each generation. So we're basically almost done with the Mint generation, and I thought I may as well just record that. I've been wanting to start a new channel anyway and I've been enjoying playing through this, so rather than do just a random family, which is what I was going to do, I thought let's just record from where we've been playing. We can still introduce you, we can finish off her, I think it's only her job she has left to do. She's levelled out both skills, which is logic and mischief, right? And she's done her aspiration. And the element challenge, thankfully, is also finished because it nearly killed me. So all we really have to do now is get her up 2 job levels, I believe, and then we can move on to the air and the rose generation. So I'll introduce you to the family. I'll show you kind of around our house and we'll end it there, and then the next one we'll just jump straight into gameplay. Now I'm using a custom save file for this. I've totally forgotten which one it is because I think I have like 3 different custom save files that I'd been looking through to see like which I liked. This one has like everything renovated. She's also, or he, I'm not sure, or non-binary, you know. They have also made over a lot of the like NPC sims, and they have made over like rabbit holes. So obviously this sim works in the science career, so she goes, you can join her at work, and that place has also been completely renovated. So this is the save file I chose, so I will introduce you to everyone. So this is the founder that I started with. Her name is Stevie and I love her so much. She's so cute, like look at that face. I've just actually gave everyone a makeover because her son has just recently aged up to being a young adult and her husband is aged up to an elder, so I just basically gave them all makeovers. So Stevie's outfits were very different before, but she's obviously older now. I think she has like 2 or 3 days before she turns into an elder, so we've gave her like a more appropriate wardrobe, and we'll obviously make her over again if there's anything we want to change when she is an elder. So this is her first outfit, just like a cozy jumper and jeans. This is her second one, which I love. I love everything in this custom content pack. I think it's A Harris Brittany. I'm sure that's the username and there's numbers after it, but I don't remember it offhand, so I'll maybe put a link to this custom content pack below. There's a female version and a male version, and there's like a lot of stuff, so yeah, if you wanted to grab that I would recommend it. The stuff is beautiful, like it's really well made, and a lot of the colour swatches, in fact all of them, they all match, so like you don't struggle to find things to pair them with. So that is her second one, and this is her third one. Just, she likes being cozy, as you can tell. I justify this jumper by the fact that there's a mint flower in the middle of it, because I'm like absolutely sick of mint at this point. So sometimes I just like her to wear something that's not completely mint, which is this. I'll go through the rest of her outfits, but I'm not going to do it for the entire family. One, like, not that the rest of the family don't matter, but they don't matter. So I'm not going to go through everything for all of them. I will show you the outfits quickly for the heir, but when she grows up to be a young adult, we'll probably remake her anyway, so you'll see more of it at that point. So I'll go through the rest of her outfits. So her formal wear is just like pretty easy going jumpsuit, nice and fitted, and I think this will work for when she turns into an elder as well. Like, I don't see why she couldn't rock that as an old lady. Her athletic wear, she's much more into like activity type stuff. She wasn't really so much into it when she was a young adult, but she has a treadmill and a yoga mat like outside her house, and she goes and uses it like on her own quite a lot. This is her sleepwear, just comfy. Her party wear, and my favourite custom content dress of all time, just because of this colour swatch. Like, it's just the most perfect thing. And I was playing on a custom save file before, and my sim was getting married to a guy who had, I believe it was like 2 or 3 daughters, that all beautiful daughters, and they all had like blonde hair, and this outfit with blonde hair is just 10 out of 10. So that's her party wear. Her swimwear is just pretty basic. I also realise this isn't completely mint, but it's difficult to find actual mint things, so we tried, okay. Her hot weather, I think she had like a crop top and shorts on before, but I thought this was like more appropriate, although she's beautiful and she can wear whatever she wants. So and this is her cold weather wear, so just a little jumper, some gloves, and the comfiest looking boots ever. So that is Stevie. She got married to this gentleman here. Let's get him in clothes and not his PJs. This is Lucas. He is in the investor career, I believe, and is top of the career, so I'm sure when she got married to him he was about halfway through. So while we've been struggling to get that Elements collection together, I think all he had to do to level up was the logic skill and to research stocks, I believe, so it was kind of easy to get him moved up, so that's him. He was a fashionable guy in his younger years, so I've kind of kept him in, you know, relatively fashionable stuff as an older man, even though I wanted nothing more than to put this cat sweater on him because it's so cute, but it's really just not his style, so this is more his style, so we've got him in this. Now they have 2 kids together. The first one they had was this guy right here. This is Radley. I do not know where the name came from. I usually plan a name for a female child and a male child when I know my sim is having a child, but for some reason I just didn't this time, and then just went along to the hospital with her and she had the baby, and I was like, oh, I have no name. So the first name that came into my head was Radley for some reason, even though I've literally never used it on any other sim ever. I don't know where it came from, but you know, we're going with it. I think it kind of suits it. And it worked out well because I knew the name that I wanted for the next, like the heir for the next generation, that I already knew. So when they didn't have a girl and they had Radley, I chose a name with the same letter at the start. I think that's why it came into my head. So yeah, there we go, that's Radley. I love him. He still lives with mum and dad. He practices programming a lot at home. He hasn't got his like adult job yet. He's only just staged up to be a young adult. So we might get him in the programming career, but he will be moving out. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him because I love him. And he's such a good kid. Like, he used to clean up all the time after himself and plays with his sister a lot. He's just a good kid, but like, without being mean, he doesn't matter in terms of the next generation, so let's get him moved out. He can start his little family. We'll keep in touch with him, we'll visit him, but he will be leaving us. And this is the heir to... Yeah, this is the heir for the next generation. This will be the Rose generation. This is Ruby. She's really cute. I think she looks more like mum than dad, but they've taken, like, both of them took their mum's eye colour. What colour is Lucas's eyes? Oh, he has like default game eyes, and they have like my favourite custom content eyes, but the kids all got the like mint green eyes, so they look like mum. She obviously has beautiful red hair, which she was actually born with. So when Radley was born, he had blonde hair. Lucas's hair was dark, and obviously Stevie's is like green. Ruby was actually born with red hair, which is perfect. Like, she was clearly the heir. I only wanted them to have 2 kids. They would only have been having more basically if Ruby would have been born a boy, and then we would have had to have more to have a girl, but turns out she was a girl, so I could keep true to only wanting them to have 2 children. I'll show you through her outfits pretty quickly. A lot of them are from the same pack, so it's the A. Harris Brittany pack because it's just beautifully done, so that's where a lot of her stuff is from. That's obviously the one she started in, and this is our third one, just a cute little crop top and jeans. Let's pop her back in the one she was in. There's our formal wear, athletic wear. This is her nightwear, just nice and cozy. Party wear. Love that dress so much. It's clipping though, like that annoys me. Swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. So this is Ruby. That was the Berry family. I will show you their house quickly. There's obviously going to be some changes that will be made because Radley's going to move out. So Ruby will then be moving up to her brother's room. And I'm thinking we make Ruby's room currently a gym. So right now they have a treadmill and a yoga mat, but they're outside. Stevie has her own basement that has all her like sciencey stuff in it, but they don't actually have anywhere to work out and anything. So, oh my god, are you kidding? She's in the process of being abducted by aliens for literally, this has been like seven or 8 times this girl has been abducted. Like, why? Oh no. Bye. We'll see you when you come back. This is, she's been abducted so many times, like within the first few days of playing her, I got an achievement for her being abducted 3 times, and it's happened like plenty of times since then, so we'll just leave her to do that, you know. This is obviously a custom house that came with the save file. It's worked really well for them, like they lived in a starter house for a long time. I know you could use the free real estate cheat, and cheats to a certain extent, like as long as it's not excessive, but I just didn't do that really. I've not cheated any of their money, and house-wise they lived in a starter home for like a long time. Ruby and Radley shared a room for ages. It was only like a little 2-bedroom place they were in, but we just really started running out of room. Like there was no room for Stevie's stuff. When the kids started getting older, like there was no room for them to have like a computer each or whatever. They were then always on Stevie's computer, so we got one for Lucas, and then the 2 of them just used their mum and dad's computer. So it was time for us to move. So this house has been perfect for them. It's 3-bedroom. Originally it was 2, but it had like a really big living room area, which I kind of cut in half, and one half is now Ruby's room. And the 2 bedrooms upstairs were for the parents and for Radley. So we can move that all around when he moves out. Garden wise, or like outdoor wise, the only thing I really changed was this area here. I forget what was here before. Was it a swing? There was something in this area before that I got rid of, and replaced it with some things from the new pack by Felixander and Harry. So this is the new garden pack. You obviously can't see it well right now because there's snow all over it, but it's beautiful. Like you would never ever want for anything else garden wise if you had this. So this is all from their pack, and that's like a little speaker so they can listen to stuff outside. They actually come out here a lot. They usually turn this on and then they'll like sit in these chairs, and like Stevie's forever making hot dogs even though she's a vegetarian, but at this point I just let her do it. Like if you want to upset yourself by eating meat, then that's up to you. On you go. Over here there were pots here before. I've just switched them out for the ones from the garden pack. To be fair, she doesn't really garden a lot. The place where she works has been custom built as well, and it has this like a massive garden in it that has like every plant that she would ever need, so she's never really had to do any gardening at home, which is good because sometimes I think gardening's like too easy of a way to make money. Like Usually that's what I'll rely on for like a rags to riches type thing, but not for this. This is their house, so I'll quickly show you round. This is their kitchen, all nice and mint. That was the cake that we made for Lucas's birthday. This is our little friend, Chef Gino, who came out of one of the 500 capsules that I had to go through when I was trying to find the elements. And he's the only one that I didn't immediately hate, so we've kept him. He's to stay. Just a little coffee station here. They don't use this too much, but when someone brews a cup of coffee, like, it's all they'll drink for days. And obviously the fridge and stuff is over here. This is like clipping slightly, like it has some issues with the mesh, which I don't remember ever having before, because I'm sure this is the kitchen pack by Harry and Felixander, as far as I remember. I've never had issues before, but it has these random lines on it, so I might have to switch that out, to be honest, because I mean, when you zoom out you can really see them and it kind of gets on my nerves. This is their dining room. This is custom content by Harry, so it's like separated benches, even though you would never know because I've placed them all together, so it just looks like it's a picnic bench. This is Lucas's little area, so that is one of the rewards they got on one of their first dates. And this horrible thing that Stevie brought home from work, like, we hate this, but we're keeping it anyway. So this is his little area. He got this desk from work. In here is just a pretty basic bathroom, to be honest. It was a lot smaller. It only came to here originally and had like a toilet and a sink in it, but we extended it so that they would have like somewhere to wash. This is Ruby's room. So this used to be part of this living room used to literally be this size, and when I first saw it I was like, how am I even going to decorate that? Like, I find that a struggle to decorate big spaces and make them look like homey and cozy. So I was like, no, we're not doing that. So we cut this off. We made this Ruby's room. This will be getting changed soon because obviously she's going to be a young adult. What I'm thinking with these is like, these are things that maybe Stevie brought home from work, and Ruby put them up on her wall, and I'm thinking this is like something that she took with her telescope and then she got it framed for Ruby. Yeah, so this is her room. It's pretty standard, to be honest. Very red. Is she playing The Sims? Bless her heart, we love her. And this is their living room. So very mint. Most of the furniture in here is Peacemaker, I believe. Like, his custom content furniture is my absolute favourite. It just looks so nice all the time. So I'm sure that's what this is. Yeah, so that's the downstairs. There's Lucas just enjoying his coffee that I said they don't drink. Thanks for making me look like a dick. This is upstairs. So we have their hallway. So this is Stevie's little area. So she has like her books and stuff here and her computer. This was originally Lucas's area, but I swear when you try and get them to use an area you've designated for them, they're like, no, I want that one. So downstairs was Stevie's little nook, but he uses it, and this was supposed to be his area, but now Stevie uses it, so that's why there's like man's magazines there, because it was supposed to be for Lucas. This is Radley's bedroom. So we've obviously kept like the mint on the walls. We've got his like posters and stuff for him. This is like a tribute to Mum because she's like a cool scientist, so we have that up here. This was Lucas's guitar that he brought with him when he moved in and has never touched since. It has been in that corner since they moved into this house and he's never picked it up again. So, you know, that's there. This I appear to have started like putting stuff here and then just left. So there's just a random table and obviously his computer and stuff. And this is Stevie and Lucas's room. So theirs is like slightly less crazy on the mint colours. I really like this actually. This is custom content by Grim Cookies, but it just looks so nice and like sophisticated. She's got like her little open wardrobe and then it's got some of Lucas's stuff there as well. It's cute. Another laptop. I'm sure this was Stevie's originally. I don't know if they still use it. It's still here. Maybe we could get rid of this and put like a nice sofa or something in there. Love Day cards from like 17 Love Days ago. And their bathroom. So they have two bathrooms upstairs. This one was split in half. and it had like a shower and a sink in one half and then like a bath and a toilet in the other half, but it kind of didn't make sense, so I knocked the walls down, made it into one big bathroom, and then they have like a little separate toilet area. And then they have the master bathroom, which I've not touched literally since they moved in. So this is all the stuff. I think this was the only bathroom they had when they moved in. This was all undecorated until they had like money to decorate it. Their room had like their stuff they brought, and all the like Radley's room was just empty apart from like his crib. No, in fact, he was a child and it was Ruby who was like in a crib or whatever. They shared a room for ages, and then when we moved here it had like nothing in it apart from what he had in the old house, and we had like no space in the old house. So when we built up the money after like buying this place, we've just added in things bit by bit, apart from here apparently, because I've literally not done anything with it. And the only other area to show you is Stevie's area. So this is Stevie's little science lair. This yellow is kind of a tribute to what will be Ruby's children, so that's going to be like the yellow generation, I'm sure, and as part of that the child has to have like a good relationship with their grandparents, so this is like a tribute to that. So this is Stevie's little science room, her completed elements collection, and the little trophy that you get. You'd think I'd actually done this in real life with how proud I am of this thing, because it was horrendous trying to find them all. And these are just things she's got from work. So she has like the analyzer, the chemistry station. She obviously invented that at work, the shower, and this pod thing. Now she does have like a load of other inventions. So she's got like the wormhole, and she's got the Steve Ray and the cloning machine. But you tend to get like a lot of things at work to say upgrade this, upgrade that. So I don't put them out. She just carries them around with her. And when she retires, we'll get them all set out down here. And it can be her cool little secret science lair. But that is the family. That is their house. Stevie's been abducted and her husband is just watching. No, that's not her husband. That's her son. So once she is back, we will stop here. And the next part we'll just jump straight into gameplay, so we can show you around the science place that she works, which is all like custom, and we'll get to work on her career. So she's currently level 8, she has good performance and she's done her breakthrough, so welcome back. She really just needs to go and she looks mad. She just needs to go and do some more career things, so we will get started on that next time. But that was the family, that is their home, and I'll see you next time for some gameplay. So bye!